Alright, Roccia. Oh, shit. Okay.
Quickly and swiftly.
Okay.
Time to shine. Mamma mia! Okay. Figure out. My compliments. Mamma mia!
Yeah, that tornado does nothing. I've heard.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Everyone's a bit shaken. We weren't at our best.
Where's Brant?
Not nervous. Afraid. Most of us in the troop have had bad run-ins with tacit discords. They just can't shake the fear, no matter how many times we face them. Not everyone's like you. Harrow and I weren't sure if we could keep everyone safe. But watching you in action, it hit me. Action beats worrying any day. It's like tightrope walking. Just keep moving forward and never look down.
I'll take your word for that.
That's the trick to staying steady.
Never tightrope before. I'll take your word.
Everyone's safe now, thanks to you. We should get these pilgrims back to the troop before more tacit discords show up.
Are people still being banished?
Mm-hmm. All these people are pilgrims. They've had a tough time drifting here on the pilgrim's sail. Fenrico may be a phony hiding behind a mask, but I'm sure he wouldn't go back on his word as Primus. Since you're the new laureate, I doubt we'll see any more banishments. This pilgrim sail probably left Raguna before Fenrico gave his word.
I see.
I do hope this is the last of its kind. Guys seem in bad shape.
Alright. Well, one thing is, for story, I prefer male, and then combat, I prefer female. Her voices just hit a lot. There's a lot more oomph in her combat voice. But for the, what do I got here? For the story, I just prefer male. So we're gonna go swap to male. Thank you, Kuro Games, for letting us switch. Okay.
My hand. It hurts like hell. I think it's broken.
Aww. Pharaoh's adorable.
Harrow says sorry. This is the best we can do for now with the supplies we have. We'll take better care of your injury once we're back at our base. Please try to bear with it for now.
Her eyes are okay. So you have the dark yellow, like a lemon, and then like a dark lemon, and then you have the outer ring of the eye, just another shade from like her hair. So you had like the pink to the blue on the outside. That is really striking. That pulls me in real hard. Like it's here as well, but it's just with the yellow eye that it's just absorbs for me. Yeah, her color scheming, especially the eye, is really mwah. Her color scheming is wonderful.
I'm still alive. Good. I'm alive. Good. Please, excuse me. I haven't eaten in days.
Just for her to bring out some water rations for her box for the elder man.
Thank you. This is the best meal I've had since boarding that ship.
Paro's so adorable.
Pero says there'll be more tasty treats waiting for you back at our base.
Paro's just too good.
We're almost done counting heads first, mate. You ready to head back?
You guys go ahead with our new members. I'll stay behind for another sweep to see if we missed anything.
But we can't just leave you here by yourself.
It's okay. Hera and I do scavenger hunts all the time. We'll be fine. The captain handed me the reins before he left. People's lives are at stake. I can't afford to mess up.
Don't worry, we got it covered.
Ah, the laureate. How could I forget? Then I guess Roccia is in safe hands. Well, make your way back as soon as you're done, okay? I got kitchen duty today. I'll make sure a big bowl of pasta's waiting for you.
Let's go over the cabins again, door by door.
Into the ship?
Some people aren't here anymore. Their stuff's still around. If they brought it all the way on the Pilgrim's sail, it must have mattered a lot. Things tend to hold on to memories. Looks like Para's found something. It's faint, but there's still hope. Hera will come help her up. Don't worry. Hera is very gentle.
Rising medical tent. That's too fast. I wonder if it's because I have otter or not. Alright, basically, the first sentence, I'm hoping that's basically the gist of it. Because that's all I had time to read. Something to note for Kuro games, just to try and portion the time between the text on the black screens.
What took you so long? Come on, grab a big bowl of pasta while it's still steaming.
Give it to Rover. I'll eat later.
Yeah.
Here, dig in.
as good as that looks, food tastes good when you eat with other people. I respect you, Tina, but we're gonna check on Roccia first.
I'll come with you. I'm sure they'd appreciate the extra hand.
Yeah, so there's a phrase which is beware of old men in a career where like people die young, like war. I find it very similar where it's like not beware of children, unless of course in a fantasy world, but beware of children beware of mature children, I should say, in a world where children could die young. Or anything, like if a child is so mature, it's either they were brought up very well, either by parental guidance or situational necessity, right? I believe Roccia is the situational necessity.
What? She's still alive? Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Back when we checked the ship's cabins, we thought she was already... Oh, I can't believe myself right now.
It's all right. We can still save her. We should disinfect her wounds before removing the splinters. No rush. Nice and steady.
Her breathing gradually steadies. Okay.
That was close.
She's past the worst part. She'll recover soon. How about the others, Tina?
All fed and steadily recovering. Even though they're just kind of staring at the ground.
Well, they've been drifting at sea for so many days, and now they've washed up somewhere completely new. They're like a sponge that's been soaked in water. All heavy and waterlogged. It'll take a while for them to bounce back. What do you think we should do?
Why don't we try talking to them?
Yes. We should see if anyone needs anything.
Zenless Zone Zero, Kaleda is one of my favorite characters. I did her companion story, and that one, I think Kaleda's story hit me the hardest in ZZZ. The similarity between a child-like character or somebody who's very young having to step up to such a position or role that you wouldn't expect from a child, which is leadership, especially when you're leading other adults in particular, is simultaneously to me like impressive but also piteous. Pity in the sense that like nobody should have had to go through what you went through, but impressive as in, again, in the same sense where you fear old men who've been in careers where people die young, that a child who's mature in a position where there is no mature children to be found per se is impressive. All right, it speaks volumes, or yeah, it speaks for itself without having to have the characters say it. So, really approve. I'm liking it.
Hello, sir. Are you feeling better?
Much better. Thank you for the pasta. Oh, that warmth, that taste of home. For a moment there, I thought I was dreaming. It took me back to margaritas, having the usual from their brunch menu. Oh, that's something I thought I'd get to enjoy for the rest of my life. But here I am, simply because I sang a few lines from Pegasus.
Pegasus. I see.
That's right. Folks on the ship used to perform together, letting the day's mood pick the song. Just had to keep an eye out for the order. That one was an all-time favorite.
Would you ever get tired of it?
Get tired of it? No, why would we do that? It's a real gem, that one. Lifted everyone's spirits during the hard times. If only the world were like that, where everyone lives freely. I wouldn't have to endure so much at this age. They called it a pilgrimage, but tacit discords pursued us the entire journey. We lost so many. The truth is clear to everyone now. I survived, while so many young souls did not.
That must be heartbreaking to see.
I didn't even have the strength to take their cherished belongings with me.
That's a heartbreaking thing to say. How's your arm?
Feeling much better. Thanks for patching me up. Those pain relievers you use are from Rosemary's apothecary, right? My family used to live not far from them. I'd recognize that smell anywhere. Sometimes I think about home. Other times, I'd rather not. I miss my soft couch and the smell of herbs wafting from the apothecary. But those order activities, those boring plays full of codex verses, no thanks. You know, I bet if the Blessed Maiden were still around, she'd loathe this form of penitence. 1,000 stars light up the air. Freedom blooms like flowers wide. That was her favorite line from an opera.
That's a line from Pegasus.
Exactly. It's about a world where people can choose their own beliefs instead of blindly following some rigid creed. Mandatory gatherings, worship, enforced codes of conduct. They even dictate what plays we can watch and how we should laugh and smile. I want to go home. I really do. But Raguna isn't the same place anymore. During our so-called pilgrimage, people played lunacords and flutes. Everyone on board gathered around the star to sing opera and uplift each other's spirits. In those moments, I felt that as long as we could sing freely together, the pilgrim's sail could become my new home. But as we drifted farther out to sea, we faced more dangers, and fewer of us survived. Even our instruments got wrecked. And now, there's no way to perform again with what's left of us. I'm lost now. Nowhere to go, and no home to return to.
Everyone has been through so much. All those rules on how to live. Forced exile. Friends gone missing. Barrow. Is there anything we can do to cheer them up?
These two cheer me up in very specific scenarios, but we're just gonna go through them. We know this one is the right answer, right? But I want to I want to try and cover every inch of ground that voice actors and writers do. So let's say pain relievers.
Well, pain relievers are a start. We've already handed those out. That'll help with the physical pain part. Medicine for the body, sure. But for the soul, we need something grand. Everyone we talked to kept mentioning the Pegasus Opera. Maybe we could arrange a little performance with them and their companions. It's decided then. The welcoming opera will be Pegasus.
Okay, I would have just chose the opera option, but I'm pretty sure somebody else chose it, and I can look back and see what they say. But most of their companions are already.
I know a way. Harrow and I searched through the ship and found what must be their companions' belongings. Some are a bit damaged, but nothing I can't fix. I'll patch them up and we'll use them in the performance. That way, they can be together again. On stage.
Alright, so... Pero is so adorable.
A lunacord, a prop gun, ship debris, Lucianites. Would you look at that? Well done, Pero.
I didn't know Pero could carry so much.
Not only that, Pero could swallow an entire ship if she wanted to. She can even analyze frequencies and give me the full backstory on all this stuff.
Yeah, you dance. That was adorable. Pero, then, so in some mangas or animes, there's the trope of like the analysis ability. Like if you're in a video game, you use analysis, you just get instant information on everything. So Pero is 2 in 1. So Pero is the item box. Like also if you're transferred into a video game and you have like the inventory, the real life equivalent of the inventory, which is the item box basically. Pero has that, and then whenever it goes into Pero, she just knows. I'm assuming Pero's a she. I don't know what gender Pero is, but she just knows. And she can swallow an entire ship. I'm assuming by ship, I mean that we're thinking of recency bias. The ship that ended up on the shore in like the graveyard during the beginning of this quest. That's a galleon. No, well, it's not a galleon, but it's like it's a big ship still. You can eat that much. Pero is built different.
You see, objects carry people's thoughts and feelings. And what better way to share those than through an opera? What do you think, Rover? When is someone really gone?
Oh, I know that one. When it was in Macklemore rap. I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time somebody mentions your name. So when no one remembers them.
Well, there is some truth to that. But as long as Pero and I are here, whoever owned these items will never be forgotten.
So they'll never die a second time.
Beyond high walls we fly, through mist where dangers lie. Over wrecked bows and ships adrift, I chase the golden fleece's gift. Under the North Star's light. If only life could be as grand as the opera scripts. Anyway, I'll fix these items up, give them a good shine, and voila! Everyone gets to perform together again.
Alright, inspect the items Pero brought back. Yeah, Pero, you can keep a whole lot with you. Alright, so we don't actually see this.
Lucianite can be found pretty much everywhere across the strand, either buried in the sand or washed up by the tide. Legends say each piece is a soul trapped in the strand. After facing wind and rain, day after day, they start to lose their shine. We need to collect them before that happens.
They're glittering.
Yes, the Lucianite's glitter is what makes them charming. We can use them as stars that shine in the night sky. As for where they fit onto our stage, let's set them around the center.
Aww. Or if she scatters them into the air so it has the ribbons and sparkles.
Perfect. Now we have a glimmer of light to illuminate the darkness.
What the heck is Pero? Pero, you're adorable. I do not fear you. I do not feel fear. But I feel curiosity. What in God's green earth are you? I hope I get an answer to that in this story quest. You are a box of curiosities. You're a box of wonders, my
These
friend.
bits of ship debris may not look like much, but they were once part of countless pilgrims' ships. They carry all the fear and confusion people felt. But they also hold onto their strength.
Perfect for stage props, right?
This debris will make a good backdrop material. Or we can scatter them around the stage to help set the mood. Come on, Pero. Let's get them up there.
I'll help too.
That's nice of you. But the troupe doesn't make its honored guests carry heavy stuff.
Whatever he said, or she said. What is Pero? We're gonna pause on this. Pero emerges out of the box and sweeps up the debris stage like a whirlwind under Roccia's command. Through a process of disassembling, mixing, and matching, or assembling debris pieces transforming Pero. Pero reminds me of the assassination classroom, the teacher, the octopus thing. How in the world?
There. That pretty much covers the basics.
And it steadily changes as you clean up. This is nice.
The frequencies lingering in this lunacord tell me that its owner never stopped playing. Not even during her exile. She tried lifting everyone's spirits with song, right up until those nasty tacit discords got her. Now all that's left is this lunacord, minus the strings.
The unicord was used for helping others.
Yeah, she kept strumming away, supporting those around her. Wait, I've got an idea. Even without the right strings, we can rig up something else. It can still be used to help people. All right. Now that all the items are in place, the stage is pretty much set up. Thank you. I'm sure the sentiments tied to these items will make their grand entrance into everyone's hearts. But I feel like we're still missing something.
We let the pasta.
Maybe the stage isn't bright enough?
Oh, that works.
The North Star in Pegasus is the symbol of hope, after all, so it should be brighter. I remember Filippo said that everyone used to gather under a star and sing. But I didn't find any stars on the ship.
Why don't we go ask him?
Yes. Maybe he can tell us more about it.
I love flying. I'm so glad I pulled a Carlotta. She makes flying just like that. You can fly from anywhere.
Hello again, Filippo. You mentioned before people would sing under a star on the Pilgrim's sail, right?
Ah, yes. I can still picture the star's brilliant glow in my head. It was just like the North Star in Pegasus.
Do you know where that star is now?
The star was Luca's treasure. But Luca...
What does that dance mean? I'm a
Para says Luke is awake.
How would you know that, Para? I have so many questions about Para. I'm enjoying this story for sure, but like always in the back of my head lingers those questions. What the heck is that thing? Fever?
I lost Mum's special treasure. The light from the star kept the darkness away. He looked after everyone when we were at sea. We like to sing around it, just like Mummy did in her plays. She always said the star represents hope. It would keep me safe and protect those around me. Now I've lost it, and it can't protect anyone anymore.
God bless you, Para. Say something funny.
Para says you should rest up and we'll go find the star for you.
That's good enough. Happy and funny are two sides. Right, they're on the safe side of the coin.
But it is too dangerous out there. You already saved me. And Mum said I shouldn't cause so much trouble for others.
Don't worry, Luca. It's no trouble at all. You also have something important to do. Rest and recover. And just like you said, the star watches over everyone. We're doing it for everybody.
Okay. I'll be good and rest.
You can smell.
Pero can sense the frequencies of the star left on Luca. Now that Pero is on the right scent, we can start our search.
She can smell. Para is a god.
We already searched the ship from top to bottom. There wasn't anything that looked like a star.
But I still want to find it. I want everyone to have the chance to perform Pegasus again. And the props we use should be items they've all used before. Things they're familiar with. The frequencies or feelings attached to the items can affect the people using them. They all see the star as a symbol of hope. This positive vibe will get magnified by the opera and spread to more people. So yeah, I'm still going to try and find it. There's always a chance, right? A chance is just another way of saying hope.
I'm gonna write that down. One moment. Because I had a similar line in my head. I love, I watch Hololive, and two of my favorite streamers to watch is Bay and Iris, both from EN. And of course there's the shit. They're not actually like into each other, but like they play along of like the ship fandom. So one of my phrases in my own head was, where there is a chance, there is hope. So the idea was that where you find one, you can usually find the other not too far away or connected somehow. So that this line is also good. I love. So we're going to do Wuwa, Roccia, and in story. Alright, so we're out to find it.
Can I still go home? I want to go home.
Home? Back to Raguna? I'm not sure if we can even call it home anymore.
You should be glad we even have a place to stay. Enough food to eat and clothes to wear.
Better than being fed to some TDs out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Come on, cheer up. Stop crying.
Ben,
Now you get
the
me all
white has been
teary-eyed.
dyed red.
Actually, maybe it's just the mist that's getting my eyes all teary.
I'm blessed that I live somewhere near LA, but not LA itself. You know, I'm not affected, but I can only imagine just losing everything. Jesus. Okay.
Running won't save you.
No! You're usually able to do that. I guess it wasn't necessary.
The mist.
The kind you play hide and seek in again.
Yes, the island is covered in mist most of the year. But I just cleared that area not too long ago. And with the latest weather, there shouldn't be any more mist. Battier's out fishing, like always, and our trusty mist detector Lario hasn't made a peep.
So this one's different from before.
You're right. Something about this feels uniquely suspicious. The air is so humid. It's like the mist is standing right next to us, waving hello. A sea covered in veil lay beasts of howling whale. According to Pegasus, we should be careful when there's mist close by. We need to find the star before it rolls in.
Alright, so that is our time limit. Or the story time limit.
Looks like a piece of ship debris. Pero can store it away. We'll put it to good use later. Oh, it's a seashell. Clean the seashells, toss them in with some seaweed and salt, and ta-da! Seashell soup! Pero, pack the seashell in the suitcase.
I didn't know you know how to cook.
Everyone in the troop finds a way to pitch in, and I usually lend a hand with cooking. The Paro's better with the fancy stuff.
You can cook too, Pero?
Everyone loves the food Pero makes.
You are a master chef, Pero? Pero's an actual god.
Finally, something shiny. Oh, it's a Lucianite. Well, at least we managed to find something shiny, so that's half the battle. Looks like Pero's found something. Pero says she's found the star's frequencies in these traces, but there's something else mixed in with them. The frequencies are a jumbled mess. I can't tell them apart.
My time to shine. Let's go. I don't know what we're about to do. Sonar.
Didn't know you were this smooth with identifying frequencies. I'm impressed.
Oh, the trail. I was like, what did I do?
It's like the mist has been waiting for us.
This isn't the usual hide-and-seek mist. This misty maze is giving me deja vu. A strange and suspicious smell. It's familiar, but also different. Like a poorly done copy. In Pegasus, the maze is woven from lies and malevolence. Inside, it's as chaotic and unpredictable as a misty sea. There's every kind of monster in there. At the heart of it all lurks an archdemon who's a master of all things evil. It steals, distorts reality, spreads confusion, and plays puppet master. I wonder if a fellow opera fan borrowed this scene from it.
Did you gain something from it?
A reasonable assumption. Whether they're playing an archdemon or a hero, after putting so much work into this whole setup, I'm sure they're expecting something in return. In an opera, you can get hope and personal growth. Or the power to deceive and manipulate.
And when we find out.
You're right. Let's go inside and see for ourselves what the mastermind behind this mess is really after.
So the mist is artificial.
Picking up all kinds of weird scents. The mist. Tacit discords. Some kind of star? Wet soil. Old book pages. Broken dolls. Dusty junk. Hot cocoa? And oranges.
That's quite random. Or maybe it's not.
Always with the tacit discords. A sea covered in veil lay beasts of howling whale. Of course. Well, gotta go all out when you're putting on a show, I guess.
Okay.
We'll improvise. Ooh. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Tension show! Mamma mia!
Oh. Find the correct direction.
The mist is good at messing with your head. Anyone can get lost in it. But hey, at least failures help you find the right path eventually. What's this? Golden fleece. And it's got the Dragon of Dirge's scent. The tacit discords won't go near it. Looks like drag marks on the ground. Seems like someone moved this here not too long ago.
Somebody's active in the mist.
We'll improvise. Mamma mia! My compliment. Brilliance lights the way!
That's cool. So when you have the buff, you have the little ghost next to you. Oh, that like you have Pero. Oh, that's cool. All right. Without using the sensor, I think it's this thing. Nope. Oh, you can still break it though. Oh shoot, I was right.
Oh, there's another one here. Just as I thought, Golden Fleece seems to be the universal antidote to tacit discords.
A lore drop?
Seems like someone put them here on purpose. Were they trying to force the tacit discords onto a specific route? Or were they trying to drive them away and create a safe path?
No, I should take this.
Pegasus, the deeper you go, the deadlier the monsters get.
Alright, I want to see actually if you can.
So, surprise, surprise. The tacit discords here are extra feisty. Watch your step.
Okay, I want to see what you can swap cancel. So we're gonna try swap
Unexpected
canceling the
plot
skill.
twist.
I'm sure you can.
Turn of events.
Oh my. Alright. Okay, so she goes in the air and she stays into the air. Okay.
Time for a comeback.
Oh, wrong one.
Leave it to me.
In war with time. Aerial stunt. Tornado leopard. Mamma mia!
You can swap cancel the, okay. Interesting. Alright, so if you can swap cancel it, that leads a lot more, possibilities.
Over wrecked bows and ships adrift, I chase the Golden Fleece's gift. There. Golden Fleece. This person knows their Pegasus.
Okay.
Keep Roccia alive.
Oh.
This
Harrow
one?
says there's a powerful Tacit Discord nearby. Please be careful.
Okay.
Time to take the gloves off.
Alright, so I want to try this.
Here we go, Harrow.
I'm used to having somebody on 3 and not 4, so it's hard to swap back, but that is a swap back.
Mamma mia!
Okay.
My compliments.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figure out.
Alright, so that will still hit. And then...
Mamma mia!
So you can swap... Alright, so that tornado, you can really swap cancel. So even though she has a lot of field time, I wonder how much field time she actually needs. If you can swap cancel that tornado... Did I bruise my elbow?
Stay sharp, Harrow.
This girl is fearless. Look at that, in the face of a monster and she
I'm
looks
here with you.
pissed.
Don't worry.
Oh, never mind, that was a brave face.
Okay.
Aww.
These frequencies are made up of deception and lies. They smell awful.
So you can smell frequencies.
Harrow!
Just like Pero.
Harrow senses the star inside the cave and something else she can't describe. We're approaching the end of this path. It seems like the center of the maze is just ahead. Soon, we'll find out what lies at the core. But it may also be...
No risk, no reward. It'll be our victory. I really hit my elbow. I hit my elbow on my door. I didn't think it left a bruise, though. No risk, no reward.
You're right. We should keep going.
This is cool. Oh, so we have a POV. They did this in the main story. It didn't have that much effect unless if you were female. And if you were female, you could look down and just see her badonkers. But this is cool too.
Nice and easy. We're right on track.
Thanks.
You go first here. Oh, that's horrific. Let me turn my head. What? Let me see. Am I about to get a jump scare? Alright, well that's not that's disturbing. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's so disturbing. Oh my god. This is a horror. This is straight from a horror scene. Alright, alright, you know what? Keep my eye on Roccia. Just keep our eyes on Roccia. Don't look anywhere else. Keep our eyes on Roccia. Keep our eyes on Roccia. Keep our eyes on Roccia. If there's one thing I've learned from horror...
It's okay. We're nearly there.
Keep your eyes on Roccia. Do not take your eye off the sole friend you have. In horror, you do not leave...
The Dragon of Dirge! No, wait.
It's all right. They're just shadows.
Yes, I'm not afraid.
It'd be stranger if you weren't afraid. It's okay to be afraid.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Okay. It's the right. So we're in their home.
Looks like they were trying to sneak away with the star, but hit the light switch by accident.
Okay, now.
What are they saying?
I'm assuming. So my first
They're
assumption.
saying we're not going down without a fight.
You're not even on auto. What
Golden
the?
fleece, a worn playbook, old instruments. Are they supposed to be the archdemon? Or the fools hiding from the tacit discords?
All right, so. All right, so I wonder. All right, so you should be able to charge up.
One more time.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
All right, so I'm off by a little bit of energy. Do I have Marcata? Oh, I can. I can't.
I'll go on up the path.
And then.
Endure and defy.
Oh.
Up we go, Sparrow!
So my guess is this is their home, and in order to keep enemies away, any kind of enemy, whatever they presume to be, they make the entrance scary as hell. That's my assumption. And then like the monster with the shadows, I imagine that's like another part of like the scare people away. So I'm guessing. Makes sense if that was the case. Because we know the echoes are not just zombie-like monsters. These echoes to Archdemon in the opera?
Oh, no, they're just abandoned echoes.
Abandoned echoes.
They used to have homes and their own masters. They still don't understand why they got kicked out all of a sudden one day. Even after being abandoned, they never forgot about their masters and managed to find their way home. But their masters were no longer there.
Bruh.
They scoured the whole of Renacida, refusing to give up and accept the truth. But even now, when they've reached this land of the banished, they still couldn't find a single trace of their masters. Just when they were about to lose hope, they found solace in the emotional frequencies left on personal items. So, they made this place their own. Little by little, they scavenged things to bring the home from their memories to life. That's how they came across the star.
So they're basically a troop of fools themselves, but echo version. Right when the Tacit Discords attack the
Yes,
ship.
they're not really the brawling type. The Tacit Discords scare them, so they sneak around, grabbing anything not nailed down while trying not to get caught. With so many Tacit Discords wandering around the Strand, all they can do is scatter a golden fleece, spooking the Tacit Discords to give them the chance to sneak out. They're willing to risk it all to find trinkets to make this place feel more like home. Whether you're a person or an echo, everybody needs a place to call home.
Well, I'm gonna write that one down as well. That, oh my god. These are just so... Whether you're a person or an echo. Everybody. I like that theme as well. Wuthering Waves. Roccia. Story. So the first theme I love is a chance is just another way of saying hope, and then whether you're a person or an echo, everybody has a place to call home. I love this.
They heard the Pegasus opera from their masters. That's why they went for the star when they saw it rolling away. They wanted the good, hopeful frequencies it was radiating.
I saw a video, like a YouTube short, I believe, where somebody was able to catch there was a trap. It was like a basic trap for like birds or small animals, where you have a basket that's propped up against a little stick, and beneath that basket is like food. And there was a bigger bird and a smaller bird, so presumably the father or a mother and their child. And you could see the bird, you could see the father make the observations as it just like hopped around it and like tilted its head to look at it. But on the assumption that the parent knew it's a trap, or knew it was a trap, they still went into the trap to get the food so they can give it to their child. And there's just something so raw about personal sacrifice for the sake of others that you cherish. I feel like that is like one of the deepest themes, or it's a theme that hits me really hard.
These echoes knew the star wasn't theirs, but they weren't keen on giving it up either. So they cooked up all those spooky tricks to scare us away.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Turns out, this maze wasn't hiding an archdemon or a hero. Just a bunch of fools.
Fools, huh? Let's welcome them back to the Fool's Troop.
Good idea. Let's bring these echoes along. Plus, we could use some extra help with the opera. And all the stuff they worked so hard to collect. Let's bring it with us too. It must mean a lot to them.
Okay.
An unexpected discovery.
Oh, I thought that was the item. What's wrong?
She says this accordion was from her master. Even though she hasn't found her master yet, this accordion left her with many fond memories.
The one of the trailers for 2.0 before 2.8 came out, it was the song at the carnival, the English version sang by Anna Pantsu, I believe, if I'm pronouncing her name right. At the very beginning, you had these echoes playing instruments. You had like the bear. Was she the one playing this accordion? Is this entire... Was that shot of like the opening scene a reference to... I hope so.
As the mist fades, So shines the star's unbound light. Her master used to sing this to lift the spirits of people who had been wronged. And naturally, she picked up the tune. The misty maze we just went through was her attempt to recreate the opera. She used the misty coastline as a stage, with the help of her echo friends, of course.
You did a great job.
I guess she was trying her best to protect all her memories with her master. But protecting your own shouldn't come at the cost of everyone else's memories and hopes.
There's One Piece, very early in the One Piece, the Blue Sea arc, where there was the episode where the dog protected the store, waiting until the master returned home. It's real hard. It hits hard.
For anyone who's been hurt, we're probably better off sticking together than dragging each other down, right? Pero and I are almost done packing everything up. Shall we head back?
Let's look around real quickly.
Okay, we'll be here when you're ready.
Let's just make notes, just to appreciate what's gone into this. Alright, so the master... I always wonder where they get the food. Oh. Can you guide them? Do they just get out of your way? I don't know if they move by themselves. No, okay. Wow, I'm surprised. If this is the end, then I can respect that the store didn't even have a boss. Like, every story had a boss, but...
Pero and I are almost done packing everything up. Shall we head back?
if there's no boss for this, I think this is completely fine. If they end this here, it's solid.
All right.
Very
back to
short,
the troop.
but solid. Bring along the echoes and their items as they all return to the troop. Oh yeah, because Pero could just eat everything. I forget about that.
You're back, first mate. Don't worry, we've all been doing fine. Oh, would you look at that? Managed to bring back a few friends, did ya?
We did. Thank you for taking such good care of everything while I was away.
Oh, don't mention it. The troop is in top shape after the last pit stop. We can handle a few more.
Okay, the Echoes and I will get to work on setting up the stage. Trust me, any worries you have will melt away once we get busy.
Need an extra
We
end?
found the star, thanks to you. You should tell Luca the good news. Now we can finally perform Pegasus together. Nobody is going to be left out. Can you keep up?
The star's back! Oh, oh, thank you, mister. Now the star is here, I'll definitely get better. I'm actually feeling much better already.
Do you mind if we borrow the star?
Go ahead. It's for the opera, right? I heard so much bustle outside while I was in bed. I figured they were preparing for a show. The girl with the purple hair said she wanted to use something really shiny as the North Star in Pegasus. Well, nothing beats this star. Now we can all sing together around the star again. It'll be wonderful. Just like it was back on the ship.
There's been a new development with the plushies. Okay. I wonder. 'Cause I was able to. Oh, well, we could just grapple.
Lighter than a dove.
Wreath, prop gun. This one's yours, this is yours, and this one's yours.
Echoes can gather all kinds of information by analyzing the frequencies left on objects. On the stage, Lottie Lost found her master's old lunacord. Diggy Duggy found his master's wreath. Cuddle Waddle found his master's favorite prop gun. And Hocus Pocus hit the jackpot and found his master. Turns out, their masters didn't actually abandon them after all.
So their masters were exiled. That's...
Yes, their masters were actually banished. All that's left of some are their belongings, but others were taken in by the troop. Their masters just didn't want their echoes to be snatched up by the Order and have their memories wiped clean. Cutting ties was the only way to protect them. Apparently, the real archdemon isn't the echoes that created the maze. It's the one pulling the strings behind all this.
Carol looks confused.
All the control, and all the arbitrary banishments. A simple sentence from those higher-ups can ruin the peaceful lives of countless people.
I want to write that down as well. I think it's not so much as a theme, although I suppose you could, but I feel like that sentence is a good reminder of how part of the world works, for better and or for worse. Some people just hold so much power in one sentence, as they say here, like a king in the monarchy, or depending like companies. It's like you're fired, and all of a sudden you have to scramble for your livelihood. You could just be laid off like that. A sentence from... Bro, I'd be starting a revenge arc if I was in the troop. I'd be planning the fall of the Order. You mean the Order? I like Barrow's confused face.
Mm-hmm. But now you've won the laurel and forced Enrico to finally back down. So, I guess we're safe from banishments for a while, and the troupe can waltz back into Raguna for performances. Which means our plays will finally be heard in a city drowning in those oh-so-exciting codex recitals. Little by little, we'll sneak our songs back in. One day, the streets of Raguna will be full of operas about freedom again. This is what Brant and Bardolino have been preparing for lately. They sped off to the city as soon as they heard the news. No one loves their opera more than those two, and no one spins a tale quite like them. Except for the new laureate, of course. This welcoming opera also marks the beginning of a new voyage. It's not just an opera for the banished pilgrims. It's also dedicated to each and every fool that is still out there. So, Laureate, shall we go hang the North Star together and tell everyone the good news?
Let's do it.
Help! Please, help! Help me!
He has the mask on. Let's see what everyone's doing. That was beautiful.
Tina, your singing is as beautiful as ever. Thank you for lending us your voice for this revised version of Pegasus.
Oh, it was her who was doing the opera singing.
Oh, thanks. I had to belt it out if I wanted to do Luca's Shining North Star justice. She can't make it up the stage, so I'll just have to bring the star to her.
Lottie Lost, here's your master's lunacord. It's missing its strings, but it can still help people. Diggy Duggy, this is your master's wreath. I got it patched up for you. Be sure to keep it somewhere safe. The prop gun your master left behind, Cuddlewaddle. It can blow bubbles now. Please take good care of it.
Takes down prop stage, returns the audience, items in hand, audience feels parts of the tent, basically. Loosen it.
Great. Most of the items are returned to their rightful owners. Only a Lucianite left. And it belongs to Roccia.
What?
Yes. That's because I used to be one. Beyond highways where dangers lie. Thank you for that wonderful performance. It took everybody to make it happen. And that includes you, of course.
I'm just gonna listen to music real quickly. Past 5 seconds was beautiful. That was beautiful. Alright, I believe it loops on from here. The humming melody that has a gorgeous voice.
Since we first met, Pero and I noticed something special about your frequency. So special that even Pero couldn't figure it out. Ever since you came to Renacida, the misty maze has been unraveling. Maybe, just maybe, you can be the one to change things. No, change the fate of the entire Solaris. Wherever you go, things start changing. Strange, wonderful things. You're like a magnet for the unpredictable. I know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility. Danger will be hot on your heels wherever you go. So, why don't you join the troop of fools?
I wasn't alright. Who in their right goddamn mind is going to say that? Put me in, coach.
You pulled off the perfect welcoming opera and marked a new voyage. We've been on the same side for a while now. If you ever find yourself in a pickle, just come find us. The troop will always have your back.
There's nothing more reassuring to hear than you have a group of friends that you got at your call. Somebody messing with you, I got the troop of fools at my back. Don't let the name mislead you. They're gonna be... It's not them that will be looking like fools, but you when they're done with you. If you mess with me, that is.
We all started out banished to this deserted island. Bit by bit, we scrounged up what we could and built our home. That's how the troop was formed. We may not be rich or perfect, but at least we can sing and laugh whenever we feel like it. And thanks to you, we've got the chance to bring that laughter and freedom back to Raguna. Just like how your performance as Laureate with the Star of Hope cheered up our entire troop.
It's a harp. That's cool. She's carrying the prop gun. Opera singer. Star. I like how he's in the air. The wreath. Masked. music just sets the tone so well.
You're the one who helped rekindle the hope in our hearts.
Oh, what's this? Hello? What? Why can't you... Why... Oh, God. My first thought. Are there laws against the echoes, Batman? Are there laws against the echoes?
Thanks for everything. My first time running the welcoming proceedings was a hit, and the troop's voyage back to Raguna is off to a great start, if I do say so myself. Now that the weight is off my shoulders, I feel light enough to pull up a few backflips. Anyway, I think it's time we talk about that reward of yours.
We were promised a reward?
Aside from the not-so-basic payment, I've got a little something extra just for you.
When were we promised a reward? Wait a minute. Did I zone out? I must have zoned out somewhere. Hallucinate?
Here. I've been searching for this in the sand for ages. A golden black Lucianite. Generally, the deeper it's buried, the better it is. I think you and this Lucianite have a few things in common. It's as deep and beautiful as your eyes. Keep it with you when you're traveling. It'll be like I'm there with you, even when I'm not. And if you ever find yourself in a pinch, don't be shy about giving us a shout. Whether Perro has to give me a lift or I sail all the way on the troop liner, I'll find a way to reach you as soon as I can.
I should be the one making you that kind of promise. You're a child. Oh, I wish she was still here. She just disappeared. Okay. Alright, well that was beautiful. So. Where's my cloak that I pulled away from this? A chance is just another way of saying hope. I love that one. Whether you're a person or an echo, everybody needs a place to call home. And then, a simple sentence from those higher-ups can ruin the peaceful lives of countless people. Through the companion story, I love these three quotes, and this is what I plan to remember. Thank you, developers, for the story. It was great.